Welcome back and welcome to 2023. This is my first horizontal video of 2023. Now I am going to try my hardest to get you out some full horizontal videos this year because I spend a lot of time doing vertical ones, which is just good for channel growth. If you are new to building log cabins and you are interested in how they get built and how to build barbecue huts, reading rooms, you know, anything that's garden building that goes in your garden, we usually build it. So if you're looking for tips and tricks, how-tos, how to build these on your own with next to no help, just some basic tools, then hit the subscribe button, turn your notifications on. Don't forget to set your preferences to all, so when we post a new video, you will be one of the first people to see it. Now, we've got a 13.5 by 6 metre building to build here today. We're in Market Rasen in Lincolnshire. The base is very ropey. This is a display building for another company that we usually do bits and pieces for. It's only going to be up for about 3 years and then it's probably going to come down, so we've been told just to do our absolute best with what we've got. But I'll show you a little video in a sec of what that base looks like and what we've got to contend with. So we're going to try our best. I think it's time we got started. Now, not only have we been told that this was done by his friend on a digger, we've been told that it was made not quite wide enough and not quite long enough. So we've got some pads down there we'll try and do our best with, but we'll see.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive. So hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay. You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait.
So with the process of elimination, we have managed to actually get somewhere with this. Now, usually the most daunting process of building a log cabin, in my eyes or anybody else that's just new to it, it is daunting. Just opening that pack, seeing all them bearers and realising you have absolutely no idea where any of this goes. Now, I'm a professional at building this, and even most of this stumped me, but I managed to get somewhere. As I said, we've eliminated what doesn't go where, what does go where, and with that we've managed to figure out exactly how all of this goes together. Now, Ben's just gone to go and get us some tea supplies because we've been dumped in the middle of nowhere. We've got a kettle, but we've got no water, we've got no milk, we've got no sugar, and we've got no tea bags. And anyone that works on site knows that a cup of tea is vital, and I'm not going to lie to you, it is freezing. So I'm going to carry on moving. I'm going to keep you updated and show you how all this is built. So make sure you watch till the end because there's going to be some very important information in there that you don't want to miss.
Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation? Just a little while. A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation.
Right, we have got it all screwed. We're all screwed together, we're all connected. We've got the main perimeter ring done. We've got a lot of internal work to do, but on the drawings we've got absolutely no idea. There's no measurement on there that tells you what spacings are supposed to be at, so we've got to guess that, which we'll do later. But if you did see what I was using in the middle there, I'm just about to see it there. It's a Pratzi beam puller. I've made a short about this a little while ago, but it basically it pulls things together to save fighting things, and it's invaluable. It cost me £110 on Amazon, and it is by far one of the best bits of kit I have bought. So we're going to start getting it all parallel. We need to check our diagonals, so measurement corner to corner, the other corner to the other corner, to tell us if the measurements read the same, that means that the building is square, and that's what we're after. Once we've done that, we can then get it leveled, which I think is going to take an age, but it is what it is. We'll see how long it takes. Next step for us is we're going to have a cup of tea, and then we're going to get cracking on with that.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do.
We're square, we're straight, which now leads us to the most important part of getting it level. This is the one aspect that you should be spending the most time on your build, because if you get everything straight, level, square, parallel, the rest of your build will run smoothly. If you don't pay attention to it, you may not notice it now, but in a year's time after you've built it, you'll find that logs are starting to drop, windows aren't opening properly, your doors are having trouble opening, you know, it causes no end of problems. So I cannot stress it enough. Spend a lot of time getting this right.
Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right.
We've got the frame majoritively level, which means all we've got to do now is get the terrace section put on. We weren't going to put the terrace section on, but I've got a feeling there's going to be some posts at the very front that support the front canopy. We get that sorted out, get that screwed on, get that leveled, match it with the rest, and then we know that all of the framework's done. We're going to leave the internal floor joists until later on, because one, they're a bit dangerous to walk around when you're putting logs on, and two, yeah, they're just going to be in the way. So let's crack on with that.
Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines, even if I can't deny.
So we were going to call it there with the frame, but we've just realised on the drawing that there is a wall that comes across over here. So we're going to have to put these floor joists in. As much as there might be a hindrance, we've got no choice but to put them in. So we're going to get them screwed on, and then we can move on and start putting our half pieces on, our logs, and move forward with the build.
All the things you said are hurting. Still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger hit me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh.
Right, the sun is setting. We managed to dig out all of the first pieces we needed for the building. We've managed to get all of the basically the first ring out of the pallet really, and luckily for us they're on top of the first pallet on top, which is always a bonus. There's nothing worse than opening the packs and the pieces you need are on the bottom pallet. So that's a win for today. If you want to see part 2, which is coming after this one, make sure you've subscribed, turn your notifications on, set your preferences to all, that way YouTube will tell you when part 2 of this build comes out. If you want to give the video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated, and it'll help people in your similar scenario to you who are looking to expand their knowledge on building log cabins. So if you come to part 2, I'll see you in part 2.
So sure, I'll stick around.